Back in Week 15, the Seahawks lost an instant classic in their first matchup against the Packers. Can Green Bay sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, Team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs, but they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. And for those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, that's gonna back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith, who just waited and persevered a decade in the NFL before he flourished. But what came to life finally was just the arm strength, the accuracy, the playmaking ability that was there at West Virginia, and it just took some time and maybe a little love from Pete Carroll at that time to really elevate his confidence and elevate his game.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun, Smith. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. First down, ball at the 36.
Come on, set, check, pitch, black watch.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Set, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's Reed on the slant. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. D. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And they're going to take over possession. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far.
Here we go, set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Down. Check right. Yellow. Line.
Play fake, it's Love. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's complete to Musgrave. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield.
Ready. Smith, red.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
From the 42. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases,
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. It looked to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well, like so many in the league today. This defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They give it to him again. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 16. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
McIntosh. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I tell you what, before the snap, I think everybody in the stadium would have said this offense was going to score on that series. The only people who didn't think that were the most important people, and that's the 11 dudes on defense that made the play.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled. Seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Reed's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down throw, here's Love. On target to Musgrave. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Packers. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Call it 1 yard on the play, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Love from the gun. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Smith connects with Fant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets him around 6 there. Jair Alexander with the stop. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That just misses the 50 mark. It's a 49-yard punt. And it'll be their football. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Down. Ready, ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Flush down out to his left. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Gets this one to Watson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go. Hut.
From the 30 on 2nd down. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hut.
Loves to throw again. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready. Set. Go. Set. Go.
Shotgun now for Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
At their own 2-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Gets this to Fant. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Preston Smith with the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Throwing on third, Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Jacobs running behind center. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Jaden Reed, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
The Seahawks returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here from the frozen tundra. The Seahawks with a long field ahead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Shotgun snap to Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set punt. Yellow. 1.
Love now. Complete on the slant to Watson. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know what?
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. That's Reed on the slant. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's 2nd and 2. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, go.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Green Bay. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return starts from the goal line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down, Smith to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be 2nd down. He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the 2nd of our 2 games here on this Super Wildcard Saturday. We'll get it back out to you two in just a minute. But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here on the NFC side of the bracket. And this one looks like it should be a dandy, as it'll be the Washington Commanders matching up against the San Francisco 49ers. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He's got 2 touchdown passes already, but he's also thrown 2 interceptions. So it was feast or famine whenever his guys had the football. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
As always. Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. The Seahawks and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Pass taken in by Lockett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Handoff now out of the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Blitz coming for Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Smith. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. this is a Packers win. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.